What is going on, fellas? How about those hoops today? Not too shabby. Not too shabby.
Yeah, man. Wasn't my best day, but a good day on the hoops. I'm sitting at 6-9 right now. Nice. So sitting at 6-9 currently. We got Nevada, Southern Illinois over 148.5 pending, and then Pacific probably dead. So hopefully a 7-10 record to end the night for little mitigation, but could be 6-11, which is fine. We're up 15.58 units going into the night, so we expect to lose in a big slate sometimes. So looks like it was a good night for you though, Trevor.
Yeah, so far not so bad. I mean, Colorado State sold late. That sucks, but yeah, looking to be about 8-3 or so. So I'll take it. Yesterday's debacle.
Yeah, poor Colorado State couldn't get you to 9-2, just 8-3. I guess is that does suck. It sounds like no, I'm kidding. But yeah, a lot of sells tonight. Like Marshall sold late for me.
UC San Diego tried to do it too.
Siena sold. Yeah, UC San Diego tried to do it. I mean, Minnesota just fell flat in the second half. So yeah, and then just had a couple bad reads. Like Purdue Fort Wayne was never in it. St. Joe's was never in it. But Longwood got it done. IU got it done. ETSU got it done. South Dakota. A lot of good reads, a lot of bad reads. It was either or one of those days. But it was a good slate of hoops at least. So still going on too.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Mississippi Valley under 54.5 late. So watch it until I go to bed and then hopefully wake up a winner. I debated the 41.5. That number's crazy. That number's crazy.
Yeah, no, for real. Elliot, how we feeling? We should have bet Manhattan. I hope you did.
No, I didn't. I'm doing all right. Not too bad. Ready to move on from today and talk about tomorrow, but happy that Trev won. At least somebody won.
It's kind of been like it's like one winner for the most part for the 3 year. Like a couple. No, Elliot, we both won last night, but it's been like one like steady winner, and then the others just kind of teetering above or right below 500. So find that interesting. Early in the season, though. Hey, last year at this time, I looked up my 2024 stats. At this time, I was down 6 units. I'm up. We're going to be up like 12 again, 13 by the end of the day. So find that funny. We're not playing from behind too much, the Pump Fake Pod this year. We're off on a offensive, absolutely pushing and shoving. And thanks to the conference previews as well. It's been massive. So a lot of stats. A lot of knowledge and insights gained. So yeah, well, this is the Pump Fake Pod, everyone. I'm at Michael_Huffer3. Got my homies to the left and right of me. At I'm_Money with at Stu Lee picks. No rhyme intended there. I thought that was kind of smooth though, for a guy like me. And then, yeah, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And drop your winners, drop your losers, drop your bets in the chat. We chop up every game, go over our winners, our losers from the night before as well, too. And we're also sponsored by Rhythm.ai, predictive betting modeling, performance analytical platform that can just absolutely crunch down any model of your choosing. Trevor's got models in all different sports. You know, I was hitting models on the WNBA this summer, and cashing bets. And our play of the day, cash that as well too. 4-3 now. UC San Diego on the money line or -1.5, whichever you got. Cash the Tritons. 2 days in a row now. The Rhythm play of the day's hit. The 2 days they've lost on some tough hooks. So we're right there. Rhythm likes tons of other plays as well too that we've been betting. It's been a solid help to my success early in the season, especially with totals. And I've really enjoyed it. And Rhythm's been a great partner, and it's just a great site in general too, as well too. So you guys get eyes on this game as well with UC San Diego and Fresno State.
I did. San Diego was trying to blow that game. They were up like 13-14, and then all of a sudden they were trailing by 5. No fought and got it done at the end. At one point, I think they missed like 10 of 13 shots in a row. Still found a way. Weird line, but you know what? Better team prevails. Triton's up. Let's go. Also, San Diego flipped from favorite to dog. So I love when that.
Oh yeah, love when that happens. It was kind of bouncing all over the place. Each line was. Elliot, how we feeling about the Tritons today? And the rhythm play of the day cashing for us.
That's right.
Yeah, it was a good win. I think it was giving me a reminiscence of the IPFW game where they were up by 10 at halftime, and then Western Michigan absolutely housed IPFW. So thought I was going to be on another wrong side of one of those, just up first half, looking good, feeling good, up double digits, and then gets absolutely smoked and housed there at half. But luckily they hung in there after going down by 5, like you guys said, and ended up pulling it out.
Triton up. Minnesota, they were good in the first half. I wish we just had a first half bet, but yeah, total nonsense there. Evansville was a freaking loser, so
they even came back. They were down 20, like 8 minutes left, and then they lost by 5.
Yeah,
like they just got jumped on and just didn't recover until too late.
But also, what matters? The rhythm play of the day hits. You want to take those 4-3. We're moving forward. Long season ahead. Rhythm play of the day. Use our promo code PFP25 to sign up for those to their service, app or website.
You guys want to do this tier thing quick and then hop into this little mini schedule for tomorrow?
Sure.
All right. Just some little fun here. All right. Made a little tier thing. We got 6 tiers. We got the Crownums, the could win it but won't. You got frauds, some spicy teams, booty cheeks, and hello FBI. So if somebody wants to kick us off, pick a team. Where are we putting them?
This is a Hoosier fan talking. Crown them, Indiana Hoosiers. Crown them. Not too early reaction. They're good though. They're a contender. They're better than could win it all, but won't. They're gonna.
Yeah, I feel like they're right in the middle.
You crown them. They had a good week. It's a power ranking.
Good week. Dominated Marquette and come back and didn't sleepwalk Milwaukee at all. Good wins. I was bouncing back and forth between them all, but IU looked pretty good. I'll give them that tonight. So I'm with you. Elliot, what's next?
BC stands for booty cheeks, so put them in that category.
I debated booty cheeks or FBI after that last loss. That was incredible. I'm going to go with Fordham here. We're putting Fordham in hello FBI. This team needs to be investigated. They are. It looks intentionally losing games, damn near. They look pretty rough and just giving games away. So I'm throwing them in the old FBI category.
Frauds, Kentucky, very bad offensively wise. Mark Pope, I thought you'd have some better sets and systems out there. They look discombobulated on all sides. Not just Louisville. I watched the Nicholls State game as well. Of course, the game I watched, they dominated Valparaiso, but that's a get right spot.
Of course. Elliot, who do we got next?
St. Mary's Gales, spicy. Just back them to blow the shit out of everybody at home. They've won by 25 plus in all 3 of their games at home against some fairly good mid-major competition.
They'll beat Gonzaga at home this year too. That's what they do. I'm putting Oklahoma State in the spicy category too. Absolutely. I feel like they're just good enough to give some teams some runs for the money. Have a couple upsets, but they're not gonna really do anything, and they don't have expectations to do anything, so they're not frauds. So give me the spicy Cowboys.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and go with Gonzaga and could win it all, but won't. Just a classic category. I think you might as well just trademark Gonzaga's name on that category throughout their last 20 years.
Yeah, I can't disagree. I wanted to put them crown them, but I'm like, they don't win. But you know what? You did blow a Creighton, so I was going to crown them. But we all know they're in the right category. Elliot, who do you got?
I'll go spicy for 2, and we'll go Iowa. I like what Ben McCollum has. I think they're going to be a fairly competitive team, especially at home. They're in the Big Ten. They'll have to prove it to me against some stiffer competition, but I think it's one of those teams to look out for moving forward.
Yeah, they've looked pretty good. My next one is going. We're just putting Xavier and Booty Cheeks. Let's just get it out of the way. This team is Booty Cheeks right now. So yeah, they don't deserve to be anywhere else.
I'll go with UNLV. Hello, FBI. It's not a unfamiliar sight for them. The Running Rebels. I think Josh Pastner had another thing coming for him. And then after their just variance in the 3 games they've played, they're super volatile. So give me UNLV. Hello, FBI. Cash Patel is knocking on your door.
I'll go Frauds Creighton.
Ooh.
And the reason why I'm calling them frauds right now, this is kind of an in the moment decision, but I'm specifically pointing towards their defense. Without Kalkbrenner, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, they don't know how to defend. They don't know how to guard. They significantly miss a rim protector like him. So right now, Creighton overall frauds, but specifically their defense.
I'm throwing Akron in the spicy category. I feel like this is a team that could upset somebody in the tournament here when they win. This is an experienced and deep team, and they play with pace, and the offense is good. So, give me the spicy Zips.
Oh, I'd love to say your guys' teams right now and just overpower you guys.
Be my guest.
I'm not going to. I'll put Illinois and could win it all, but won't. Just another team that's highly overrated throughout the year. Super good regular season team, but we all know what they do in March, and that is stumble.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll put my Cats. I'll go with my Cats, so nobody else can steal them. But I'll put them in the spicy category. I think I'm particularly talking about their offensive abilities this year. I think they're going to be a spicy team that can just score 90 plus day in and day out. So look for them to just outscore people and shoot a bunch of threes and make a bunch of threes.
All right.
Yeah, I'd put them there too. I'll do it. I'm putting Florida in the frauds category. I think they got a big pedigree, but this team is not what they were last year. They had 3 elite guards that were ones on any team in the country, and they all had them on the same team. I think Florida's gonna realize what they had last year and struggle when it matters most. So I'm putting Florida in the frauds.
I'm gonna go. I'll go Louisville, crown them. They had a good week. Got a good job done. They look really good. They got a lot of continuity on their team. Give me the Cardinals in the crown them section.
Yeah, I'll put Houston at could win it all, but won't. I think their chance was last year for Calvin Sampson. I really want him to win a natty, but this year I just don't think. I think they're going to struggle again on offense. Maybe they can get going a little bit more once some of their freshmen and guys that were role players last year step up. But their defense is just going to continue to allow them to be there at the end. But I think maybe they're going to struggle again offensively, and maybe that's going to really hurt them there when they need to score a little bit in one of those NCAA tournament games. So I'll put them right there.
Word. All right, I'm just going to put Wisconsin spicy. They'll catch teams, they'll win a few games, but this team ain't going to do anything. You could argue they could go up for frauds, but they've been winning games and covering. So can't put them as frauds. We're going to put them as spicy. Once they start losing games, they'll be bumped up frauds.
The most unspiciest of chickens. I'm going hello FBI, Purdue. Hey, look out! You guys freaking cover your fucking numbers, man. I mean, good God, there's something going on with Purdue. Let me tell you, they know their number. Matt Painter's been gambling. I'm calling that one out allegedly. So We'll leave it at that. Hello, FBI to Purdue. You could probably put them up there, but they don't deserve crown them. They really looked mediocre this week. We'll see though tonight. But hello, FBI for now. We'll see tomorrow. Or tonight. Tomorrow. So. Yeah, I know, Virgil. Oregon fucked the NWO parlay. It's all right though. Whatever. Well, Wolfpack tomorrow, baby.
Funny that
Elliot, your boys.
Fitty and on KU, you can drag them over to Booty Cheeks because fuck KU.
Look at that graphic. Louisville crowned Kansas Booty Cheeks. Love it.
I love it. I love that. Well, let's keep this up. We'll have more teams to do that. We'll do that on the smaller slate. I love that love that idea. So that's good.
Yeah, it was just smaller slates to do a little something fun, have a little something fun before we dive into the games like we're about to do right now, though.
And we got an early game tomorrow. I think we got an 11 o'clock a.m. game on YouTube.com. Hello. Wait. Before we go in, I did want to say this on the chat before we go into it. We're going to do an illegal gambling ring here. Let's take some bets on when we get ESPN back on YouTube TV. Hearing some rumblings, so it looks like it could be soon. We're going to do our own little Kalshi predictive betting here. What do we feel like, guys? What are we thinking? I'm going to go.
I'll give it by Saturday. They can't take another hit on college football.
That's the line. I think the under is like at minus 130 for a Saturday. I think it's that close. I think was Dancing with the Stars tonight. I hear ABC is the one that is the problem. I'm like, well, I can fucking literally get a paper clip or a tinfoil and an antenna and fucking get ABC off the air. They're free. They're literally free in the air. Broadcast television exists. ABC, Fox, CBS. You can literally pull them from the fucking airwaves using metal in the back of your TV. Just stick a freaking paper. Like, you can watch ABC. Like, they're like, why are they the ones holding out? Like, what the hell? Like, anyway. So we're taking the under Saturday.
Under? Yeah, I think it'll be here by Saturday. We need it.
Yeah, they really did. But yeah, Snowflow Sports as well. Elliot, do you got any bets on when YouTube TV ends the thing? Can you think it's before Saturday morning?
Yeah, I think a good line would be over under midnight on Saturday, or over under 11:59 p.m. on Friday. See if they announce it the night before, or if they announce it early morning before everything starts.
They got to get here soon with it.
They really do. I mean, it's a joke. I can't believe I've held out this long, to be honest with you. But whatever. Go get your redeemable credit. Can't even fucking take it off my fucking tab. You little fucking corporate fucking pieces of shit. You little fucking shrills. You're Google. And then they said oh, Bob Iger and Sundar Pichal's stepping in. All right, well, fucking the CEOs are finally, oh yeah, bunch of consumer, yeah. Shout out Adam Rosenberg, consumer martyrism. It's a joke, absolute joke. What we've had to experience. And then they're gonna literally be like, yeah, you actually have to log in, click this for a $20 credit. All right, hopefully the under hits. Do we think an under could hit here? 11 o'clock game, early game, Central Michigan versus South Alabama. South Alabama's laying 5.5. This game is in St. Petersburg, Florida, by the way. A little MTE action. South Alabama's beat Toledo, so already played a MAC team. Only beat Alcorn State by 6. Beat up on Spring Hill Youth Camp by about 45. And then Central Michigan lost to Bradley by a ton, and then beat Appalachian State at home. So how we feeling in the early slate here? South Alabama laying 5.5. Central Michigan kind of up and at them. I mean, they're all over the place a little bit. This is standalone though, so we do have to bet this. I feel enticed to kind of take the to take South Alabama, but I don't know if I want to lay that many points with them that early. I kind of like the under here, and I'm going to wait to bet it till the end of the show. I think it's going to go. The number is going to go up. People naturally bet the under or the over, but I think we get a little sneaky under action here. Just not because it's early. I mean, that's another added bonus, but Central Michigan's defense kind of can slow it down on a lot of defenses possession length is slow. Central Michigan slows it down on offense as well, where South Alabama can clamp. So maybe that 5.5 under hits because Central Michigan may not be able to score as much. So yeah, I gotta take the under here. I'm gonna wait to bet this at the end of the show. Hopefully we get like a point or two, can get up to like 145, maybe 146, but I think we get the under here just because Central Michigan has a lack of scoring with South Alabama's prowess defense. They're going to be able to be physical. But let's see if South Alabama can step up. So, yeah, I think they can maybe cover the number, but I feel more inclined to take the full game under.
Yeah, I'm with you. Too early. Early games, 11 a.m. Eastern, so this is early as shit. Central Michigan traveling. I mean, South Alabama is shooting 52.5% from the line this year. They played Toledo Alcorn, and they played D2 Spring Hill. They went 16 of 25 from the line. They also don't foul you as much. Central Michigan does shoot well, but they don't get to the line hardly ever. Both of these teams play slow, can force some uncomfortable possessions and some turnovers. So I'm with you. Give me the under. Start the day. And it's on YouTube. That should be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of take a stand with you guys, but I'm just gonna lean towards the first half under. Neutral site game, early game. Both teams. Central Michigan plays really slow, South Alabama plays really slow, likes to limit possessions. South Alabama's defense should be able to keep Central Michigan in check. So yeah, I like the first half under. Don't have a line on it yet, but that'll be what I'm betting in this game. Neutral court, good for a first half under.
All right, so we're all kind of liking the under here. I mean, Trevor, we're going full game, right? Looks like Elliot's going first half, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, I think he was going, or I'm going full game too. Sorry.
Train's coming, and that's the fucking under train coming. Yes, let's go. All right, we like less points. Less points. Cornell's laying 5.5 against Lafayette. Over unders 158.5. This is a true home game, I believe, for Lafayette. No, it was not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is a true home game. And I've been betting Cornell. It's been profitable. I've been betting their over, that is, early on in the season. And actually, I did fade Cornell against on the last time. But I mean, we're going to see a ton of pace here in this game, regardless of it's being Lafayette. I know Lafayette likes to slow it down, but I think Cornell could control that. But this number is kind of weird, in my opinion. Like, it kind of makes me want to take Lafayette, but weird number. I think Cornell's volatile. I think Lafayette's going to have to be able to keep the pace. Cornell's defense is LA Fitness ball. It's Lifetime Fitness ball. They let anyone through. So I literally don't care. I will wait. I'm going to take the over in this game. I'm probably not going to bet it, though. It's just a natural over for me with the pace that we have and the lack of defense. If you're going to bet it, though, you might want to bet it now. It looks like 157.5 is open on FanDuel. I'm on the fence if I'm betting this one or not.
I'm with you. This line kind of stinks a little bit. Only laying 5.5 against a bad Lafayette team. Cornell beat you could argue a little bit better Lafayette team last year by 10. Was at home. So now they return the favor. This will be their third straight road game for Cornell. Lafayette can play slow. So, I mean, if they can get some stops and buckets and have a lead, they can drain the clock, kind of hang around. Like you said, Cornell, they just kind of let whatever. They just let whoever go by. I mean, they're allowing 44% from three, 57% inside the arc. They foul at the 329th worst rate. And their effective field goals 332nd in the country at 61%. Now I know Lafayette's not amazing, but I think if Lafayette's going to, do anything offensively and show up, it'll be against a bad Cornell team that just wants to get the ball back and go score. So I'll take Lafayette plus 5.5 and the over with you, but not sure if I'll bet these.
Yeah, I'm on North Texas too, Jacob. No OT, please.
Yeah, I think I'll be on Cornell minus the 5.5 here. I think they're just going to be able to run Lafayette out of the gym. Cornell has started 0-2. Proud program, good program there in the Ivy League. They do have Army on deck here. They're at home on their first home game, but I think this is more of a get right spot and get ready for their first home game against Army. So I like them to push the pace and just kind of run Lafayette out of the gym. So Cornell minus the 5.5. I'll bet it.
Oh, I could. All right. It might have been the motivation I need there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Trevor, take us away. Backyard Brawl. Our friend of the program, Ryan Moneyline McIntyre, will be at this game from the college experience. Big West Virginia fan. Hates Pitt, obviously. Are you eating shit with Pitt, or are you going to be running up the hill in Mountaineer land?
I know we haven't been a huge fan of the big numbers with West Virginia, but this is a big game. This is Hodges' first big game in West Virginia here, and you got Pitt coming in. West Virginia did lose to Pitt last year, but nobody remembers that on this team because nobody was there. So son of a bitch, Oregon State's going to win by 2.
Wait, what happened on the technical foul? I just looked. What happened?
I don't know. I just pulled the game up.
What happened? Someone in the chat, what happened? I know we had people watching this. Oh, they called a timeout. Oh my God. I saw it was 64-64. So oh my God, they called a timeout. Wow.
I lost on the hook. Are you kidding me?
Wait, so they get the ball back. North Texas gets the ball back there though. Interesting. I didn't know that ruling existed. Horrible shot. Oh my God. Oh my God. That looked like oh my God. That was close to going in.
Damn. Oregon State minus 2.5. Brutal.
I
turned the game off. They were getting blown out. And then, of course, they had to come back and just do that shit. Fantastic. But anyway, I don't know. We've seen these home teams in these games get it done this year. I mean, Illinois, UNC, oh God, there's a million of them. Gonzaga. There's like I don't know. There's like 6, 7 home teams that have just dominated these games here. So I mean, I'm kind of pulling for West Virginia here, but they don't play at an incredible speed. Pittsburgh's got continuity. I'll take Pitt with the 5. I don't really love it. I don't want to fade the home team, but I don't know. It's just something's telling me Pitt hangs around.
Elliot?
Yeah, I'll lay it here with West Virginia. West Virginia's off that 22-24 point loss to Pitt last year in the backyard brawl. I know that a lot of the players or most of the players weren't there last year, but the fans are going to remember. So they're going to be loud. They're going to be crazy. Place is going to be rocking. This is finally a number that I don't mind laying with West Virginia. We've been getting them at the over 15 to 20. And I just hate laying that with a Ross Hodge offense, laying that many points. But this -5 number when we're right at about 2 possessions. I don't mind that. So yeah, I'll be on West Virginia minus the 5. I think they get revenge for that 22-point loss last year against Pitt.
I like that. Yeah, Jacob's right. You can get a flat 5, so make sure to check that. But do we want to dive in and make that a part of our M&M parlay, Elliot? It does go 3-1. First loss of the season. We took a plus 360 money line parlay though, so a little juicier than a little higher odds than what we've been betting. So is this a good maybe money line piece too as well for that M&M parlay? Can I introduce you to that potentially? I don't want to stray you away from your bet, but
No.
can you just write it down?
No, I'll make a note of it. Write it down. I'm so glad that Idaho lost now because I'd have been super pissed if North Texas would have blown that off. That calling the phantom timeout and losing.
Oh my God!
Football.
Yeah, that
That
was
was gonna
that was
brutal end.
horrible.
So I'm so glad now that Idaho lost in hindsight.
All right, Brandon, let's go. 32-19 year to date. That's solid. Betting half
Let's go.
units, betting full units, solid. Doesn't matter. Whatever you're betting, solid. Good stuff, dude. All right, back
Nah,
to
no, I'm switching. Give me West Virginia. I'm taking home court.
Blue Ridge Mountains, country
No.
roads, take me home.
Why is that the only song that English know? Whenever we got
I
football?
belong. Dude, my uncle and cousin was they're Falcons fans. They were at that Colts game in Berlin. I got a cool video of the West Virginia. Like that, it gave me chills seeing that, hearing that like semi-live kind of. It was cool.
Sick. Update: Seattle is killing Eastern Washington.
I can't
They're
believe
up
I didn't
31.
bet that. I'm such a pussy. I didn't bet that. I wish I bet more in the night slate. My night slate was fire, but yeah, when we go 7-10 on the day, we drink wine because that's all we do is just wine. But I'm not really whining, enjoying life. Next slide. Next banner.
You got it. We got wrong tab. There we go. Bang. San Jose State's catching 24.5 at Michigan State over under 142 and a half. Who's Michigan State? Michigan State's got Kentucky on deck. And they're coming off the Arkansas win that was down to the wire. Give me San Jose State. Lock it up. I'm taking San Jose. I'm going to wait to bet this. I'm going to get a bigger number, but I'll be on San Jose State. Absolute sandwich spot for Michigan State.
I'm gonna battle you here. I got my Michigan State already locked this up minus 23.5 on DraftKings. So got to look at DraftKings minus 23.5. It is juiced a little more, but took this actually right before the show. I think Michigan State. This is again. You know, you're right on the look ahead spot. 150%. You're right about it. But this Michigan State defense, with San Jose State's defense matched up, I mean, they're a joke. They gave up 85 to Santa Barbara, 84 to Utah. And this Michigan State team, good win last time, could be a tad hungover, but they were kind of playing with their food against Colgate a little bit. I think this is their get-right spot to prepare for Kentucky on a neutral versus a look ahead. So I think they come out and do get the job done. And hopefully I don't get reverse CLV. I think the spread may trend downwards, Trevor. I don't know, but that could be a guess. That's just a guess for me there. But I think with Michigan State's defense, who they've been able to play, San Jose State's coming in. Their defense will be able to be, they're not going to be able to contain some of the guys here like Jackson Kohler, Cone Carr, Carson Cooper. And I really like what Fears and this offense has. So, yeah, give me Michigan State minus 23.5 against San Jose State.
Yeah, I'll be on San Jose State plus the points. No bet for me. It's
Tim
kind
Miles,
of
you love him.
Kind of a weird line just because Ken Palm's got this at 18, and you're seeing it all the way up at minus 24.5. So it kind of makes me want to bet Michigan State. That's why I want to bet Michigan State. But I'm going to lay off just due to the it's kind of a sleepwalk spot after that Arkansas win. I mean, you saw what Georgetown did tonight. You saw what Oklahoma State did after the win against Texas A&M. Didn't cover the big number. Neither one could cover even this number. So, yeah, I'll be San Jose State plus the points. Speaking of hello FBI, San Jose State might be one of those teams as well that you could put in that category. So I'm not going to bet them at that number, but I doubt. I think Huff's right, Trev. It might not go up very much more just because of the fact that Ken Palm's got this at 18.
Touché. I'll keep an eyeball on it. We'll see, but yeah. Next, UMass Lowell versus Columbia. Columbia's laying 11.5 over under 156.5. Anybody got anything for this one? UMass Lowell off that New Haven loss? Ooh.
They're bad. I mean, we were kind of spot on with UMass Lowell being bad in our American East preview. Let's be honest there. It was they were bad. I think this Columbia the team though, like they have no business laying this many points. I know that they beat the shit out of New Haven. UMass Lowell loses to New Haven, so somewhat fine. I'll take UMass Lowell with the points, but I can't bet this team. They're very bad. We were right, spot on, but this just feels like a lot of points to lay with Columbia.
Yeah. I mean,
my dogs.
UMass is bad. Is this a little bit of an overreaction to that to lay this much with Columbia? But I mean, Columbia, they didn't look terrible versus Connecticut. I know they lost by almost 30, but this team is it's Columbia. I mean, what do you expect from them? Now you got UMass Lowell coming off of an embarrassing loss. They also got boat raced by almost 60 to UConn. Their one wins over a D2 school. I don't know if this team can really do much of anything to improve this quick on a turnaround. Plus, they're hitting the road. I know it's not a crazy trip, but still hitting the road. Columbia back home, first home game of the season. I think they come on smack them. I'll take Columbia.
Yeah, I'm with Crutch here. Columbia minus the 11.5. I'm betting it. UMass Lowell's ass. Columbia first home game of the year. I think they'll roll here. So Columbia minus 11.5. It'll be a bet for me.
You're betting it? Hell yeah! All right, fuck yeah, better man.
UMass. Next, Purdue, Bama. Bama's laying 3.5. Is this up to 4.5 now?
Some
I'm still seeing,
places you can get 3.5.
Yeah. So you can get 4.5 with Bama or Purdue, or you can lay 3.5 with Bama yet. So you got options there at the Green Book's got 3.5 yet. And Hard Rock. So 2 spots.
Yes. What's the status of Trey Kaufman-Renn? I think that's a great point by Ginner here.
I think he's going to play. I think they didn't play him to start just because he had the hip thing. So why risk him against Oakland and whoever the hell else they played? Freaking Dick Chin State. Like there was no point in playing him. I believe he played last game a little bit though, just to get out there. I could be wrong. Let me look.
Hold on, dude. My freaking God. Hold on a second.
You're good. No, TKR did not play in the last one, but regardless, I think he's gonna play. I just don't know if he'll be in game shape for up and down. And then I think Clough's gonna get tired out. I think this total's telling you what's gonna happen. And it's Alabama. It's a home game. I think they just roll them. We've seen this start the year with these home teams just absolutely cooking guys. I got the list somewhere of all the teams that have looked pretty damn good this year. These home games. Michigan State, UNC, Missouri, Louisville, Gonzaga, Illinois, Oklahoma State, Baylor, UCF and Vandy. Or Vandy beat UCF on the road, and then St. John's lost in the Garden. So, I mean, like, overall, these home teams have been covering. I'm taking Alabama. I think their offense is just going to be too much for Purdue. And Purdue working TKR back in and first road game. I'll take Alabama.
Yep. I'm right there with you with Alabama laying it. Last year, Purdue beat them by, I think it was 9, if I'm not mistaken. They're at home, so I think Alabama returns the favor here. I see Virgil's on the over. I don't mind riding the over in any Alabama game. I will just caution that Purdue plays at a very, very slow pace and also can limit. They play extended defensive possessions as well. So Alabama may be trying to jack up the 3 and play very fast, but Purdue can sometimes slow that down. You saw that last year. I think the game finished 87-78, so that's at 165. So 10 points under this. Not quite sure what the line was last year, but maybe just caution that. But again, I'd be stupid to not advise you to take the over. I think the over is probably more likely to hit than the under in this one, but just as a caution. But it'll be Alabama minus 3.5 for me. I'll go ahead and bet that before it rises, as it's risen at most books. So I'll get over there in DK and bet that right now.
Yeah, I was trying to look at last year. I don't have it offhand. I'm not going to dive into it that much. But yeah, Purdue beat them at home. I think Bama returns the favor. Let's go laying it, Bama. Monmouth is catching. Oh, there he is.
Whoa. Yeah, no, I had it perfect. My dog pooped perfectly. Great time to get this off. Call the FBI because Purdue's fraudulent. Yes, I'm taking Alabama. I'm gonna take the 3.5. You know, I was looking at that over. I think if you want to take the over, you take it now as well too. Those points are gonna go up. Who's Alabama? I mean, talk about LA fitness ball. This is run and gun. This is the game Purdue's gonna be able to match them with pace as well too and run and gun. So if they're shooting at an efficient clip, you like the over, take that. But I think Alabama gets it done, returns the favor as well, even with a beat up roster. Purdue's probably a better roster, especially with TKR being a wild card there. But it just feels like they're going to be able to run and gun and get the job done and win by 7 or 8. This Purdue team's kind of looked flat, and we'll see how they do in the big lights, big stage.
That's right. Monmouth is catching 12.5 at Seton Hall, over under 138.5 and over 138.5. Elliot, what say you on this great game taking place in New Jersey?
Yeah, this one's kind of interesting to me. Seton Hall off that 23-point win against Fairfield. Now they get a Monmouth team who I think is a little bit better than Fairfield. They're fresh off that 13-point loss on the road to LaSalle. I'll take Monmouth plus the points, but I'm not going to bet this one.
Fair enough. Let's not forget Monmouth did beat Seton Hall last year, if I'm correct. Monmouth did beat Seton Hall at home 63-61. This Monmouth team, I don't really see a crazy difference roster-wise from them. I mean, they're the 6th tallest team in the country. They got that going for them, and they're 72nd in experience and 32nd in continuity from minutes last year. The Seton Hall team is completely brand new. They are experienced, but they're completely brand new. They beat Fairfield, Wagner, St. Peter's. You know, this will arguably be their toughest game. Monmouth coming off of the loss to LaSalle, they lost by 13 on the road. Immediately go back to Seton Hall. Is this a spot Seton Hall returns the favor from last year? Nobody remembers because nobody's the same from that team. I think Monmouth is going to cover this number again. I think they're probably live again. I mean, this is the same team that went in there and did it last year, and they've got a whole nother year under their belts, and I think they've got a little bit better than last year. On paper so far, I know they've lost to LaSalle, but on paper, I think they got a little bit better than last year. And you return these guys, I think they remembered. I'll take Monmouth plus 12.5, maybe even a little money line sprinkle.
I'm with you here. I like Monmouth. Ken Rice, solid coach. It is scary though. The Seton Hall team's kind of found some cohesion, beating St. Peter's by 27, Fairfield by 23, and just having a suffocating second half on defense there in that game. But kind of laid an egg against Wagner. So I don't know. This feels like a lot of points for Monmouth here. 13, it looks like is available on Caesars too as well, plus 13, so you get the push there. I think this is a solid. This game's going to go under, I think too. So my cap is that Monmouth keeps it close with that. Is I don't think Seton Hall is going to score 80 something points like they just did a second ago. So score a ton of points, then less points the second game. Kind of that's their pattern for this season. St. Peter's, Wagner to Fairfield, and now we have Monmouth here. So hopefully Monmouth's defense can actually step up though, and get the job done and hold and contain Seton Hall to under like 75 would be great. Then I think Monmouth would cover.
I'm just worried that Monmouth's not going to be able to score. losing out Bashir from last year. He's over at K-State now, absolutely stroking the piss out of the ball for my Wildcats. So I think they might struggle to score because they lost a few of their scorers from last year.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bet this one. Seton Hall's a different team. I think Chat's right on that one. Probably not going to bet that. Got a good amount of bets already out there, though. But yeah, I'm not betting this one. I don't think. Go King Rights.
Dolphins are heading up to Boston to see Frank Martin. I don't know if UMass is in Boston, but whatever, you get it. They're heading up to see Frank Martin up at UMass.
Amherst.
What's the U fellas? Amherst. Thank you. Right as I said, I was like, they don't play in Boston. That's Boston College.
Speaking of Boston, let's talk about that. That live team total under angle is certified cooked. I watch them. They play at fucking pace, man. Boston, they're different. A lot of different teams in this transfer portal. We're getting tons of different patterns. I think those previews has helped us kind of realize like the roster changes, but it's tough kind of figuring out, okay, maybe some people are willing or some coaches are willing to just gut their entire system and method. And we've kind of seen that early on in the season with some of these new coaches and some of these new teams coming together. But yeah, Amherst, Massachusetts, they're all just crab eaters. So lobster eaters. I can't. I mean, are we naturally wanting to take UMass? I watched UMass. They shot horribly from free throw. Won the game I watched them, but looked like they did decent against Albany. Home game, you beat Albany by 21. Now you're laying this many against Lemoyne. I think UMass defense could be a problem for Lemoyne here. Do I want to lay that many points? I'm not going to rush to bet this, but I'll pick UMass here. I think UMass's defense could be a major issue for Lemoyne.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's going to be a problem for Lemoyne. I mean, they've turned it over 24 and 18 times against Xavier and
Still lost
Bowling
like
Green,
25, which is crazy.
Yeah, like they've been getting smoked. I know UMass is pretty trash. Like we're not like laying this big of a number is kind of crazy. With that, I mean, Bowling Green beat them by 23. Xavier, the booty cheeks category team won by 5, but we know that team's terrible. There's it's gonna be this for UMass because they can force turnovers and just take away possessions and get runouts. I'll lay it with UMass. I probably won't bet this though. Laying 13 with UMass is scary no matter who, but if there's a spot, it's got to be this one.
If we all like it though, do we bet it?
Scared buddy don't make money. I'm betting
Yeah.
UMass minus 13. I'm backing Frank Martin.
All right, let's do it. I'm in.
All right, fuck it. I give into peer pressure really easily. So yeah. Oh God, I gotta smoke the joint. Oh no, I can't smoke the joint. No, I can't definitely. All right. So DARE program, bet responsibly here. DARE program was a scam anyway. Multi-level marketing DARE program, by the way. Trevor.
Yeah. Kind of like Howard here. I know we went over it a little bit before stream here, but I really like Howard. I mean, you got Elkhorn State. I believe this is their 5th road game right now. This will be the 5th road game since last Tuesday. Go to Florida State, South Alabama, up to Minnesota, over to Maryland. Now you're playing Howard. Granted, it's not that far from Maryland, but now you're going all the way over there. You got Howard coming in off of a loss to Grambling State. They stay home. They haven't left yet. Stetson's on deck, so nothing serious here. I think this is a spot where Howard just kind of drills them. I think it's a bigger number for a reason. I know Elkhorn State did have that game against South Alabama. They hung in there. But Howard, this team can force turnovers. They can shoot free throws. They kind of do all the little things decent, not good, but decent. A lot of things Alcorn doesn't do. So I laid the 6.5 with Howard. I think they will get this game done by double digits.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you here too. Howard laying the points, 6.5. It is Alcorn State. Defensively, they have major issues, a lot of porous defense, allowing easy layups, getting out in the transition. And that's what Howard does really, they're to their best ability. They turn the ball, they force turnovers on defense. And they can get out into transition super quick, and I think that's going to be the advantage for the Howard Bison here. So give me a Howard as well with you, -6.5. Elliot, what say you?
Yeah, I like Howard here in this spot. I think they've dropped their first 2 home games. This is kind of a get up spot for them. They need to get one of these home games to start the season, so they don't start 0-3. They're at home. I think obviously going into the Missouri game, you're thinking you're probably going to lose that one at home. However, I think the Grambling State loss is a little bit disappointing. So I think they bounce back here against Alcorn State. They win this probably by double digits. Bryce Harris masterclass game. So I'll bet the Howard -6.5.
And
And also,
yeah,
no, go for it. I was going to say that also brings up, that is the rhythm play of the day. Howard laying the 6.5. It has Howard minus, I believe, the 8.9, so almost by 9 points here. So, given the spot for Alcorn, the traveling, Howard staying home off of another loss, but they are staying home. Alcorn doing a world tour across the country here for these bye games. So Rhythm likes it. We all agree on it. We fired on Howard tomorrow, the Bison, -6.5 at home against Alcorn State. And again, go ahead and use our promo code PFP25 for 25% off the first month of Rhythm. They do great work. WNBA, NFL, college football, NBA. They even do golf for in the summertime and whatnot. It's great stuff. If you got a short day, you can't get all the capping. If you got some spots you like, Rhythm agrees with you. Go ahead and fire. Even just blindly trusting them has paid off. I mean, I played some NBA props prior to the basketball season just to get into the swing of things for hoops and start 10-0, 10-0 straight run for those. So that was pretty nice. Couldn't recommend Rhythm enough. Again, PFP 25 for 25% off the for your first month of Rhythm. Go ahead and give it a whirl. You'll make your money back, no problem. It's a great app. Go ahead and model, make what you want, whatever's important to you, and play around with it. It's kind of fun to do too. So I stumble across some really good systems and models on there. So highly recommend Rhythm. Next, where are we at here? Loyola Chicago heads to Wichita. Wichita's laying 3.5. Over under 152.5. All right, I just gotta say, I want to lay it with Wichita. I think Loyola is kind of ass. I think they kind of belong to the booty cheeks category. With Xavier too. Wichita State got that dominating home win against Asheville. Prairie View, they dispatched them, did what they're supposed to. They do have Boise on deck, but I still think Loyola is a big enough name brand for them to care and get that place going. Laying 3.5 at home. I know they have a look ahead for a road spot at Boise, but I don't think they're really going to look too far ahead from Loyola Chicago. Again, name brand. People know this team, and they have had success. So I think Wichita gets up. I'll lay it with Wichita 3.5 at home here.
Yeah, you said it best here. I mean, I think Loyola's ass as well too, and not the ass that I'm trying to be chasing. I'm married now, or was chasing. I'll tell you what, Loyola is a problem. They have major issues. I've never been a fan of Valentine, but they've outperformed my expectations. But this is just now a letdown with the start of without Sister Jean their season. But North Texas, Mercyhurst loss, giving up 91 to Cleveland State, and now Wichita State single-handedly dominating performance against UNC Asheville and Prairie View. I think they're trying to roll that momentum. This is another play I locked up -3.5. Elliot, I was thinking maybe this could be an M&M parlay, but I've already locked Wichita State. I think this thing gets up to 5.5, potentially 6. And I think Wichita State wins this game about 70, a good 74-70. I mean, hey, 76-70. I think this is going to be a sweat. You got to expect that Loyola will play a close game. They play in close games, know how to play in close games. But this is Wichita State at home, a little different vibe. I think they come out, get the job done, and Loyola lays an egg on the road.
You'd be correct because it's at 5 right now.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Well, are you sure? Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, you can find a 3.5 on Sugar House or whatever that is.
4.5 on Caesars right now is what I'm seeing. So yeah, I locked up 3.5.
Bet Rivers has 3.5 also.
Well, I'm kicked off Bet Rivers, so they can kiss my left testicle.
If you like Loyola, you can catch a 5 right now, but it looks like it's just going to keep going up.
Oh, 3.5 on Bally
Valley.
Sports. I don't have Bally, I don't think, actually. And I don't – speaking of that, I can go in on that too. Anyway, I'd love to watch the Pacers. Not this season, but yeah, anyway.
I'm seeing 4.5 as well on Fanatics too, another site that you can get 4.5.
There's 3.5s out there if you go look around.
But yeah, I'll be on Wichita State here. I like them. The only thing I'm maybe a little bit worried about is maybe just getting away from home could maybe help solve Loyola's issues. Don't think it's going to be able to solve them right away, but it'll probably be nice for them to get on the road, having lost their first 3 games there at home, or at least in Illinois. So maybe they'll be able to figure it out, take a little break, and get on the road, kind of just be together. Fight through their problems. Maybe Miles Rubin will be able to turn it on a little bit. He's been sucking ass. But, yeah, Wichita State minus the 4.5, 3.5. Either of those numbers I'm comfortable with laying. Even could lay it up to 5.5 probably. I don't mind that at all either. So I'll be on the Shockers. They're in the Roundhouse. I think they roll here.
Yeah, I had to lay the 5, so I'm officially on -5.
Is that what's it called? Vada?
No.
So,
yeah.
yep. Sworn secrecy. Scouts honor.
Southern Miss heading to Grambling State. Southern Miss laying 1.5 on the road with our boys, the Grambling boys, over under 153.5. Who wants to start this one off?
Man, I like Southern Miss here. I know they just played an overtime game, but this Southern Miss team was impressive. I watched them against South Carolina. I think South Carolina is a hot pile of ass as well too. But I like the way Southern Miss was playing. They played hard. They played with this different type of intensity that I just haven't seen them play the last couple of years. So, what's the best thing to do to a cancer is take it out. And now Curbello's out. They got rid of a couple other players. So a bunch of new faces. And this roster just feels like a little improved on offense. Been very good at free throws. They can take it inside, which I think is going to be a problem for Grambling State. I'll buy into this short number here with Southern Miss against your boys, Trevor. I bet we're battling here, but I'll take Southern Miss.
Yeah, I can't really argue any of that logic at all. Feels like they're laying points on the road for a reason. I really want to take Grambling, but I've been more impressed with Southern Miss. They did get a home stop to play Tougaloo, whatever that is, and then that South Carolina game. But actually, no, I'm flipping. I think that South Carolina game was a max effort overtime game on the road. Now you're hitting back-to-back spots going to my Grambling boys. Grambling, I'm taking Grambling plus 1.5 here. We are going to battle.
I'll take Southern Miss money line. How about a 71-70 win, 81-80,
Okay.
Southern
Works
Miss.
for me.
Cool.
Works for me.
That'd be so awesome if that hits.
I love a good needle thread.
Yeah, I'll be on Grambling State here. D1 home opener for a SWAC team. I always like to back the SWAC there at home in their first game. It's going to get lit. I think this is kind of similar to the Samford Texas Southern game, and the fact that
Great call.
Texas Southern had a chance to win that outright there, and then it went to overtime. Samford ended up squeaking it out. So I'll probably end up waiting to bet this, though, because I think people are maybe going to steam Southern Miss a little bit, and it might go up. I know it might be a little opposite because Sanford had got steamed down from 5.5 all the way down to 2.5 before the tip. So I think this one maybe will open up. Maybe you'll see like a 2.5, 3.5, and then I'll probably bet on Grambling plus the 2.5 or 3.5. But I'll be on the Grambling State side.
Let's go.
All right, looks like it's a handicap match for me. All good. I like it. Houston Christian laying 8.5 against UL Monroe. I'll lay it with Houston Christian, I guess, at home. They were decent covering last year. UL Monroe's defense is atrocious. Houston Christian actually can play some good perimeter defense. I know that's been my cap the last like 4 fucking games, but I'm going with defense tonight and tomorrow. We saw some regression on offense from some of these teams tonight in the last couple of days. So I think we see that again. I'm not betting this though. Give me Houston at home.
Yeah, it's a big number. Houston Christian, not used to seeing that.
Monroe though, like
I know we're just not used to seeing them laying 8.5 points. But yeah, Monroe's been horrendous. Losing by 20 to Northern Illinois. They got routed by 20 against Mississippi. Beat Rust by 33. So congratulations. But hitting the road again. Got to play Houston Christian. What did these two do last year?
good comeback win by Pacific, by the way. I know they didn't cover, but that was a good comeback win for Pacific, and cash my Nevada Southern Illinois over. So I'll finish the night 7-10. So I'll take that.
There you go. Louisiana Monroe did beat Houston Christian last year by 6 at home. Now they're heading back to Houston Christian to return the favor. This
pretty
game's
sure Houston Christian beat Louisiana Monroe last year.
They did.
Sure. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong team. Yeah. Correct. I'm taking Houston Christian. I'm not betting this game, but that would be it.
Yep, give me Craig Doty and Houston Christian here. Lay the 8.5. I'll bet it.
All right, this line jumped up. St. Thomas is laying 11.5, but now I see 12.5 is readily available everywhere. Some 13.5 already, so it's moving. I have my bet already placed in this game. I want to see what you guys have.
So you bet Green Bay. You're disgusting.
I want to see what you guys have.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. It's not my bet.
All right. I mean, simple handicap. Green Bay is playing basketball. Give me St. Thomas lane. It's up to
you
13.
like Green Bay against when my wife bet Buffalo. You kind of like Green Bay. You did
almost did, but I almost
give you respect. But you were liking Green Bay a little bit.
It felt like a spot potentially, but I didn't, and look what happened.
And that's all that matters. You didn't, and that's all that matters.
Withdrew from the ATM. I'm putting the old debit card back into the UWGB ATM tomorrow. Give me St. Thomas to win this by 13. They just beat Ripon by 20, but that game was not as close as that. Green Bay was only up 8. Like
Ripon, where's
midway? Ripon's like 50 minutes away from me, so about an hour and a half or so from Green Bay.
You got to be ripping bongs in Ripon College.
Oh yeah, you know it. But Green Bay does nothing well. This is like one of the worst defensive units in the entire country. The one thing they do is not turn it over, but they can't shoot threes. They can't defend the three. St. Thomas interior really good. They don't turn the ball over either. I just don't see Green Bay having a lot of success. Yes, the height difference isn't crazy, but St. Thomas is just a more sound basketball team, and they're at home in the Shoenecker against a bad team. This is a get right spot, similar to that Army game that they blew a big lead. So I think this is one they don't blow. I think they run UWGB and got to be out the gym, lay it St. Thomas.
Yep, I'll be on St. Thomas as well. 2-0 so far, profiting from University of Wisconsin Green Bay ATM. Look to go 3-0 tomorrow. So lay it with St. Thomas minus 11.5, 12.5.
Stay at the window.
I actually bet St. Thomas team total over 82.5. I thought that was a great number. I see 83.5 available. I think St. Thomas wins like 85-7. I'm with you guys. I think they cover that number, but I saw it already jump and kind of scared me. So I was like, I'll look at the team total. Found it, bet it, felt good. Shout out some actual books that actually put out team totals and actually put out actual not props, but like actual like bets inside of, I don't know what the hell they're called. I'm an idiot, but like
Props.
you could bet on game props, I guess you could say. So like, I mean, shout out for them doing that. Not even team totals only, but like, betting on if they win both halves, what like tie is like, I know shit opens up more as it like goes on throughout the day and closer to the tip, but shout out people and books actually putting stuff out there this early.
100%.
LSU, FIU. LSU's laying 21.5. Over under is 160.5. Is this line right? Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was looking at the other one. I have not looked at this game because I just don't want to bet it. LSU's been drilling teams though, but the one time I'll buy it at the peak, it'll start dipping. So I'm staying off of it. I'll lay it with LSU. No bet. Sorry, Pitbull. Hey, y'all have a good time out there.
Yeah, I'm another day of favorites for me. I like LSU. This team got better than last year. I was higher on them than you guys were coming in. They've done nothing but cover. I mean, drilled Tarleton by 36. New Orleans, they drilled them by 35. FIU coming in here, just got 30 piece by Nebraska on the road. Now you're going to travel to LSU. I think it's just another tough spot. LSU's defense has been really, really, really good this year. Third best effective field goal defense. They're allowing less than 28% from three, sub 30%, 33% from inside. And a lot of FIU's points come from inside, and they're not going to have that. They're going to be at a giant height disadvantage, experience disadvantage, everything disadvantage, athletes, the whole thing. LSU shoots 40% from three, and FIU's given up 50% this year. They also 68% effective field goal on defense versus so that's 359th in the country versus the 18th offense. That's going against an absolute nobody again. That will have the better athletes, the size, the everything advantage in this game. Give me LSU minus the 21. I laid it.
Yep, I'm right there with you. I'll lay it here with LSU minus the 21.5. I think that FIU is not very good. I mean, losing by 30 to Nebraska, I think LSU could definitely beat them by 30 as well, just like Nebraska did. But now we're getting a little 8.5 point wiggle room. So yeah, lay it with LSU. I'll lock it up here. I'm with you, Trev.
Better man.
Just
the penultimate game. Penultimate. Alabama A&M's laying a point against Charleston Southern. You guys got a good read in this one?
These two play last year. They
I'll take it. Oh, I got a feel for it. I'll take Alabama A&M at home. Alabama and A&M just got their ass kicked at Assembly Hall, but they just got $1 million. They just got $1 million to play the game. It's pretty fun.
Indy paid him $1 million.
I don't know. They pay dude. They pay close to like up to like the top P5 teams pay close to up to that. It's up there. I'm just saying. I'm just exaggerating a little bit, but I mean Charleston Southern. They beat Citadel. They let 86 go on Citadel though. They looked ass against Virginia Tech. Toco Falls. Like come on, Alabama A&M. at least. I mean, they beat Blue Mountain State, and then they go to play IU. Give me the home team. If I'm betting this, I'm calling the number tomorrow for me. I think. Well, I might actually. I'm gonna call the number and ask them. Bet responsibly.
I'm not betting this game, but I'd take
Yeah.
Southern. I mean, they can hit threes. They don't turn the ball over. They're able to rebound. I'll take that. I mean, not to mention Alabama A&M defense is pretty damn bad. 71% effective field goal, 42% from three. They're just pretty rough. I'll take Charleston Southern. I'm not betting this game.
Yeah, I'm not betting it. I'll go out. Let's spar there. Alabama and A&M.
Small gym, 2 bad defenses. Give me the over 154.5. I'll bet it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Down the angle. Elliot, let's go. Speaking of let's go, Elliot. Take us home, Carrie. I love when you take us home, Carrie. Elliot.
Yeah, sorry, I was just writing that play down, getting it bet real quick. Cal comes in to the Octagon of Doom. I'm seeing, is it still 6.5? Let me refresh.
Yep, 6.5 on FanDuel and MGM, DraftKings. It looks like everywhere.
6.5 across the board still. Total is still at 162.5. This will be interesting. This will be an interesting game. It's kind of K-State's first bigger challenge. I mean, UNC Greensboro, usually they're kind of a proud program, but they were a whole new team this year. So I don't think it was as big of a challenge for K-State. So we'll really see what they're made of when California comes to town tomorrow. Don't know if there's some player props available possibly at any books, but if there is, maybe look for Day-Day Ames from California. He's returning to K-State where he started as a freshman. He's been playing very good for Cal the entire year so far. So maybe look for him to kind of show up and show out. He just had dropped 24 points against Cal State Fullerton with 6 of 7 from 3 in their previous game out. I think will kind of come with a chip on his shoulder because Coach Tang didn't want to pay him what he was asking for. So he dipped out, went to Virginia Tech, and then went all the way across the country and transferred to California. So I think this is probably one that I've got the M&M parlay on. Personally, for me, is K-State money line. I just don't necessarily trust our defense. I will say Nate Johnson has made a significant impact on the defensive end for us. He was the MAC defensive player of the year last year and player of the year for that matter. But he's really kind of disrupted things on the defensive end. And I think he'll be able to kind of set the pace and change the pace here for us defensively. But, Cal's going to be the best offense that we've faced so far. So I wouldn't mind betting the over 162.5 either as a play. If you're wanting a full play rather than a watered down money line parlay, I don't mind the over 162. I think both teams maybe score in the 80s. This game might be a barn burner, 90 to 84 type of a game, something like that. So I'd be on the over if I'm picking an actual angle here in a game, but I'm definitely riding K-State money line for sure.
Yeah, this is another home team with a big game, and it's the Octagon of Doom. This Kansas State team is much improved from last year. Give me Kansas State, lay the 6.5. Again, just chalky McChalkster tomorrow, but I don't care. It's Kansas State for me. Octagon of Doom shows up, gets this one done. Kansas State wins by 11.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I like Kansas State, but that's let's go, man. I think I predicted the M&M parlay perfectly. West Virginia money line, Kansas State money line. We're riding with the Big 12 there. Let's get it done with the home teams. West Virginia money line, Kansas State money line, M&M parlay.
Could I talk you into maybe we can do that, or we can roll this into the triple threat parlay and we can literally add Wichita State. I know Trev liked Wichita State.
I already bet Wichita State -3.5, so I like that one too.
We could literally rock all three of them money line for the triple threat parlay.
Are we so? And let's double dip on a coded M&M parlay as well
Yeah,
too. Might as
100%.
well. We'll double dip coded. I'm not betting it twice, but I'm just saying we'll we'll just write it out. That's the parlay tomorrow. Wichita State, Kansas State, and West Virginia. Also the M&M favorite parlay. Got close. No, it didn't. Both lost tonight. But 3-1 on the M&M parlay. Triple threat parlay. We hit our first one. We're still chasing. This one's gonna win tomorrow. Lock it.
Unless you like a better money line, Trev. I don't want
I debated Alabama, but no, you know what? The parlay hasn't hit since opening day. Let's see one go through the hoop. West Virginia, Wichita State, Kansas State money line. That pays out plus 156 on the blue book.
get a unit and a half. Not bad.
Chasing. I like it. All right. Rhythm play of the day as well. Make sure to sign up with our promo code PFP25. Rhythm play of the day is going to be Howard -6.5. Rhythm play of the day. Locked it up against Alcorn State. Feeling like we like this play. 2 days in a row it's hit. So stay tuned for that. 4-3 on the year. This is the Pump Fake Pod. What an episode. Short episode. We're back tomorrow, though. Elliot will not be here. He'll be here in Kansas State on site. Elliot, I expect some pirated videos tomorrow. If you can hop on the show, just hit us with one of these, or on the way out when you're happy after our bet cashes. But we may have a special guest tomorrow, so stay tuned. We may have a special guest on the show. So
That'll be the last leg of the money line parlay too. So it'll be boots on the ground to cash it. So that'll be fun.
I love it. Wildcats. Let's go. Kansas State. At Sully Picks, he's the man. At I'm _ buddy, he's the man. I'm at Michael _Huffer3. I am not the man. Appreciate you guys in the chat. You guys are rocking always, making this year fun. We're having a great time. We're already in week 2, kind of rocking here. So we're gonna keep the ball rolling. Our bets have been cashing. Pump Fake Pod's up, chat's up. Life's great. Let's keep the ball rolling and enjoy this college basketball hoop season. Feast week is coming up. We'll have all the predictions. We didn't go live on Feast Week last year. We're a different team now. We're a different breed. We're going live on Feast Week, live for Thanksgiving. We're going to be eating turkey on stream together here soon. So we hope to see you guys there as well. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Peace and love, everyone.
Go Delta Devils.
Yeah, Delta Devils, they have 12 points. 12 points in the first half. They're down 5. 9 minutes left.
Just keep it under 54 points there, Devils. I'd really appreciate you. God bless you. But let's lose this game 53-88.
Devils plus 41.5. Who was hating on that? I can't remember.
I don't know. A long way to go. I mean, we just saw what NC State did. Granted, Hawaii's not the same team, but they were trailing and they won that game by 45-50. So, I mean, like, a lot could happen, especially with Mississippi Valley. But if you have the 41.5 or whatever, you're looking good. DeJuice grabbed 47.5 live. There you go.
Oh my God, DeJuice, the man. Let's go, Delta Devils.
Right.
Oh, the man. You should. I mean, Delta Devils, they're flying on the island with that Maui Wowie. So, all right, we're not mushing it.
Nope, a lot of game left, Juice. A lot of game. And yeah, Will Wade does know the number. Bless him too.
But it's a great number. It's a great number. Yeah, you're right. I don't want to mush it. I'll hurt myself if I mush it, but literally I will. But this let's go, Mississippi Valley State. At least they're fighting. They're fighting on the island. They're playing hard. It's all that matters. This is Pump Fake Pod, and if you were hating on that play last night of Mississippi Valley State team total and taking their side, either way, peace and love, everyone. But peace and love. Thanks, everyone. This is Pump Fake Pod. Make sure to like and subscribe. It helps. At Pump Fake Pod on all social media. And we got an Instagram, by the way, too. Leave you with that. Instagram, at Pump Fake Pod or at Pump Fake _pod. Instagram. Drop some reels there and stuff. Appreciate you guys.
Yep. And drop a comment, favorite play of the day tomorrow. I want to know what everyone's favorite play is.
Ooh, love that.
All
Yeah,
right.
drop your comment. Favorite play of the day.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Best of luck. Let's cash some tickets. We'll see you.